Intelligence can be hard to measure, but science has linked these weird things to higher levels of learning, problem solving, and creativity. Welcome to Brain Charger, the place where you have come to energize your brain. This is Rifat from Brain Charger. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon next to it so you don't miss out any other upcoming contents. So without any further ado, let's get started. Number 10. You have a messy desk. Intelligence is difficult to define. Psychologists have been arguing about it for years and years and years. In an experiment from the University of Minnesota, people in a messy setting come up with more creative ideas than those in a neat space. Disorderly environments seem to inspire breaking free of tradition, which can produce fresh insights, says study author Kathleen Voss. A legend says, "I'd guess that it's not messiness that helps creativity, but creativity that creates messiness." Such people tend to get lost in thought, focusing on a problem or issue, and cleanliness becomes of less importance than focusing on the problem at hand. Number 9. You stay up late. In movies, the creative genius always works late into the wee hours of the night by candlelight, and perhaps this stereotype is rooted in fact. A study from the London School of Economics and Political Science found that people who tend to go to bed later have higher IQs. But if you are a night owl, remember to still get your 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Number 8. You swear a lot. It's commonly thought that swearing is a reflection of low education and intelligence, the theory that when people can't think of the right adjective, they resort to slang, including curses. But a study by renowned expert in cursing, Timothy J. PhD, and colleagues found that people who could come up with more curse words have a large vocabulary in general. Linguistic ability is one of the traits of people with higher intelligence possess. According to Dr. Y, it shouldn't be surprising that smart people know more curses, even if they don't use them all the time. It's part of your emotional intelligence to know how and when to use these words, Dr. J says. Number 7. You like cold showers. You may have heard of the trend of taking cold showers or swimming in cold water to give your body an energizing jolt. A study from Finland said that adaptation to cold water was associated with significant decrease in tension and fatigue, and an improvement in mood and memory. These are all things that can boost brain function and productivity. In addition, stepping out of your comfort zone and getting up the courage to turn the knob down might inspire you for the rest of your day, according to New York Times article on cold showers. Number 6. The sound of chewing annoys you. Have you ever been really aggravated when dining with a loud chewer, or wish that person next to you on the bus would stop smacking their gum? Well, there's a scientific reason behind it, and it might just mean you're smarter. A study from Northwestern University found that people who tested high in creative cognition tended to have an inability to filter out irrelevant sensory information. They have leaky sensory gating. This means you're taking it all in, sometimes to a fault. Leaky sensory gating may help people integrate ideas that are outside of the focus of attention, leading to creativity in the real world. Interestingly, other studies have shown that chewing gum yourself improves intellectual performance. Number 5. You criticize yourself. We tend to think that intelligent people are confident. Why wouldn't they be? When they are so smart, but research suggests that might not be the case. Smarties can recognize when they don't know something. In fact, they know just how much more knowledge is out there. Instead of being overconfident, they tend to be self-critical. Number 4. You daydream. Although scientists have previously thought mind wandering negatively affected the brain's performance, new research suggests that not be the case. A study from the University of California found that when given a demanding task, participants who took a break for undemanding tasks fared better at the original assignment. The researchers theorize that giving the brain an incubation period by allowing it to wander during a mindless task boosts problem solving and creativity. So, if daydreaming is one of your habits, you may have higher creativity and problem solving skills. Number 3. You talk to yourself. You may think that mumbling to yourself makes you seem crazy, but in reality, it might be a sign of higher thinking, memory, and perception skills. Language is not just a system of augmented thinking. Study author Gary Lupien told Live Science, by vocalizing the names of familiar objects, you're activating visual properties in the brain to help you find them. Number 2. You like to be a loner. Researchers England and Singapore asked 15,000 people between the age of 18 to 28 to take a survey and an IQ test. They found that highly intelligent people were not as happy with their life if they socialized with their friends more often. The authors theorized that this disconnect is due to evolutionary friction between our brain and social environment. Our ancestors lived as hunter-gatherers in small bands of about 150 individuals, the study authors told The Independent. Those with more intelligence and the capacity to use it are less likely to spend so much time socializing because they are focused on something other, longer-term objective. Number 1. You're a couch potato. Apparently, laziness may be a sign of intelligence. Can you believe it? In a study from 2016, researchers at the Florida Gulf Coast University divided 60 students into two groups as thinkers and non-thinkers. The researchers measured who was a thinker and a non-thinker by using a survey that asked the students questions about whether they thought thinking was fun or if they enjoyed tasks that require minimal thinking power. The authors then monitored the students' physical activity for 1 week. They found that the non-thinkers were much more physically active than the thinkers. The authors believe this may be because the thinkers are perfectly content with entertaining themselves mentally, while the non-thinkers tend to get bored more easily and associate mental stimulation as a negative experience. Thank you Smarties for watching the whole video. If you have liked the video, please do hit on the like button and please do share this video. If you haven't subscribed to Brain Charger, please do hit on the subscribe button and watch our other videos which are being displayed.